Imagine if the internet's biggest, most sarcastic meme accidentally created a multi-million-dollar masterpiece.
It sounds totally impossible, right?
Right. But welcome to your deep dive. Today, we're unpacking the highly anticipated April 2027 anime adaptation of Kagurabachi.
Yeah, and our mission for this deep dive is to basically explore how a viral, internet joke actually evolved into this massive prestige pop culture event.
Exactly. Okay, let's unpack this. Because if you spend even like 5 minutes on the anime side of the internet over the last year, you saw the memes.
Oh, they were absolutely everywhere. You couldn't escape them.
You really couldn't. You saw the protagonist, Chihiro Rokuhira, with his stoic, scarred face, just gripping a katana.
Right, looking super edgy.
Yeah, and the internet just plastered the words peak fiction all over him. It was completely ironic hype before the first chapter had even dropped.
It was an incredibly bizarre phenomenon, honestly. I mean, the digital community crowned it the greatest thing ever written purely as a gag.
Yeah.
But what's fascinating here is why the series actually retained that massive meme-driven audience once the chapters finally started publishing.
Because that's the tricky part, right? Keeping them around.
Exactly. You really have to look at the shifting landscape of Shonen Jump at the time. With these absolute titans like Jujutsu Kaisen and My Hero Academia wrapping up and leaving massive voids in the magazine's lineup, readers were incredibly hungry.
Right. They desperately needed a new vanguard to carry the torch.
Right. And Chihiro's darker revenge tale really gave readers exactly what they were craving. It's centered on his blacksmith father's legacy and this quest for 6 world-shaking blades.
It's almost like a joke write-in candidate accidentally winning a mayoral election.
Oh, I like that comparison.
Right. Like everyone votes for them just as a gag. But once they actually take office, the voters suddenly realize, wait, their actual policies are phenomenal.
That captures the transition perfectly, yeah. Because the manga definitively proved it was way more than just a fleeting meme. And Chihiro provided far more than just a placeholder for ending franchises.
The art direction actively subverts the joke, too.
It really does. People came for the edgy katana guy joke, but the creator, Takeru Hokuzono, he uses these incredibly cinematic ultra-wide panels.
Oh, wow.
And this brilliant silent visual storytelling. Like, it doesn't even read like a standard weekly manga. It reads like a storyboard for a Tarantino film.
Which totally explains the industry's reaction. Because it proved it wasn't a flash in the pan, the anime industry is now treating its adaptation with this rare level of reverence and patience.
Absolutely. They aren't just churning out a cheap adaptation to cash in.
No. Which brings us to its unprecedented release schedule.
Yeah.
So what does this all mean? Because I have to play devil's advocate here for a second.
Sure, go ahead.
An agonizingly long 3-year wait until April 2027. That feels like a massive gamble.
It is a long time.
Right. In today's fast-paced simulcast era, audience attention spans are measured in weeks, not years. Doesn't this risk killing the series' momentum entirely?
I mean, it is a significant risk, absolutely. But if we connect this to the bigger picture, this long runway is actually a massive sign of respect.
Really? How so?
Well, instead of pushing production schedules to the absolute breaking point, the committee is ensuring visual perfection. They're basically playing the long game.
So they need this time to actually match Hokuzono's cinematic art style.
Exactly. Capturing that specific edgelord chic atmosphere takes time. And then you have these complex, dynamic visuals, like the spectral goldfish that continuously swim around Chihiro's enchanted Inten blade.
Oh, right. The goldfish are so iconic.
They are, and the technical execution of those goldfish alone basically justifies the timeline. I mean, animating fluid, 3D spectral effects, like glowing water moving organically over 2D character models without it looking like cheap, clashing CGI. That requires massive R&D.
Right. They have to invent new ways to blend it seamlessly.
Yeah, that 3-year runway is likely dedicated to perfecting those exact blending techniques. They aren't just making a show, they're crafting an event.
Seeing those spectral goldfish brought to life with that level of care is going to be unbelievable. Which means, for you listening, right now is actually the perfect time to catch up on the story.
Definitely.
You have a nice long runway to prepare. You want to familiarize yourself with this complex web of sorcerers and get to know legendary weapons like the Inten and the Cloud Gouger well before 2027.
It is absolutely a world worth investing your time in now.
But it leaves me with this lingering thought for you to chew on. If a genuine, multi-million-dollar cultural phenomenon can be sparked purely by ironic meme culture, what does this mean for the future of media?
It's a scary thought, honestly.
Right. Will studios soon start artificially manufacturing ironic memes just to test audience engagement before greenlighting multi-million-dollar productions? Will every new show try to be that joke writing candidate?
It really makes you wonder what the marketing meetings look like now.
Exactly. It's definitely something to think about while we wait for 2027.